updated very good features in Python with exception handling and other features. Okay, and we also saw how to navigate to the python.org and get the documentation. Okay, so documentation is a very good habit of reading now and then. Whenever you get time, go read. Okay, so it will also keep you up to date with information and updates that are happening on the um, technology side. Okay, so these are all the basics that we have covered yesterday. Okay, these are very simple. uh, so I just gave examples and all where Python are used. Okay, web development, GUI development, and these are the packages that you're going to use. Okay, so we're going to stick with scientific and numeric, especially used for data. Okay, so you can use it on the data also. These are the very famous packages: pandas, ipythons, scipy. Okay, and software development is buildbot. Okay, you create exe that is built on Python. Okay, and then you can distribute it to 100 uh, systems, and then you can load it, or you can keep it available on the internet so that others can join, others can install it, download and install it. Okay, these are some applications: Ansible, Salt, OpenStack, Zones. Okay, some of the applications that Python, it is built on Python. Okay, these applications that you can make use of, these are all open source. Okay, you don't have to pay any license fees for this. Okay. Uh, okay, so today we're gonna see the Python environment setup. Okay. So if you can go to this location python.org, okay, and you can get to see what is the latest version of Python version is available on the internet. Okay, so for example, 1 minute, I'll just close this. This is not required now. 1 minute. Is my screen visible, or are you able to see my screen, or blank
It's visible,
screen?
sir.
Visible, right? Okay. Okay, you just type python.org. Okay, the first link that you get, welcome to python.org. If you go here, okay, this site is a registered site for Python. Okay, here you will get to see what is the latest version of Python that is uh, out in the market. Okay, now if you see here, download section, the latest version is 3.13.5. This is the latest version, 3.13.5. Okay, so and you can see here there are beta is already 3.14 is already under testing. Okay, you can test it as a beta user and early adopter tester. Okay, you can also participate and you can test it. Okay, these are all the use case for Python. Okay, so where you can use Python. So you have to register yourself, so that first thing first, when you get time tomorrow or day after tomorrow, please register on this site. Okay. So this is one site where you'll get the Python application details. Okay, version, especially version. Okay, now we'll see how to install Python, and then how to navigate and install. Okay, and what is ID? ID stands for Integrated Development Environment. Okay, so you need an environment that you can, where you can write your Python code and execute. Okay, now what are the tool sets that are available? Visual Source Code. Okay, this is one application. PyCharm. Okay, Jupyter Notebook, Google Colab. Okay, let's see one by one. Okay, if I go here and type Google Okay, Google Colab. Okay, this is the first link that you're gonna get, collab dot research research.google.com. Okay, this is the, or you can click on this also, Google Colab. Okay, these are all same. Okay, but you need to have a Gmail account for to use it. Okay, if you don't have a Gmail account, it will ask you to sign in. Okay, in my case, I already logged into my Gmail account, so I'm able to open it on my browser. Okay, so this is how the interface you're gonna see. Okay, this is cloud, purely cloud. This is up to you guys. Okay, you wanna, if you're comfortable using cloud, use it. Okay, if you are not comfortable and you see some issues with performance and other thing, okay, you can install on your local machine, and you can also uh, run your Python code there. Okay, so this is one. Okay, and here you're gonna see the left side, you have a menu. These are all mine. Okay, so I created long back all these things. Okay, so this is how you're gonna write your code. Okay, and then you will execute. And how do you start? Okay, you have a file, you have to say new notebook in drive. Okay, whenever you say in drive, whatever the account you're using, Gmail account, it gets stored in your Google Drive. Okay, so which is safe, even if your a PC get crash, or due to some reason, right? If there is a some catastrophic event that happens to your machine, right? Still you have your data on the cloud. So once your laptop is built, okay, um, uh, fixed, you log into your Google account, boom, you have all your data there. Okay, that's the beauty of this. Okay, but since it is free, sometimes know what happens is it goes very slow. Okay, it's not a paid, right? Free means you get very less processing and all when you are using a large data sets. You'll see some hiccups there. Okay, so you can use it, give it a try. So you have to go to file, drive. Okay, so it will take you to the page, next page. So everything works on in a browser. Okay, so you will not have to download any application or anything. Okay, so this is your first interface, how you're gonna see. And this is the these are called rows. Okay, rows. So this is where you have to type your code. Okay, you have code, text. If you want to write any comments, you can use text. Okay, now this is text. I can say this is comment. Okay, even if I execute this, it will not run. Okay, you see here, this, since this row is a text column, a text row. Okay, you don't get a place symbol like this. Okay, for text, you will not get it here. Same goes with other applications also. Okay, now here, if I want to write a program, if I say a equals 4, b equals 6, okay, and r equals a plus b. Okay, I'm doing some numerical computation. Okay, and then I will print the value in R results. Okay, if I run this, so you see the result is 10. Okay, so this is how you gonna, or you can write your comments also here. Okay, the result is 10. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm declaring two variables a and b, assigning a value, numeric value, and I'm adding those two. I'm doing addition here. Okay, and then I'm storing that result in a variable in a container called R, and then I'm printing the result in a next statement, and you can see the result here. Okay, this is one way. Okay, and how do you save it? You have to go and save copy in drive. That's it. Okay, you don't have to do anything. You have two options, GitHub, gist and github also is there. Okay, if you have a GitHub account, Microsoft GitHub account, you can also do that. Okay. So first thing first, you need to, everybody, I am assuming everybody has their own personal Gmail account, right? So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. If you have account, if not, please create one. Okay. So that you can make use of this free tool, which is cloud. Okay. And one minute, I'll just close this. Okay, this is how it's gonna look like. This is called a editor screen, and or editor pane, where you will write your code. And on the left hand side, you have menu context. Okay, where you can select sections. You have table of content. Find, if you're finding some files, you can find. Okay, and if you're looking for some help, you can go look for some help here. Okay, so if you search here, you will get a code snippet. Okay, so now if you see, all the tools are AI enabled. Any online tool, right? So nowadays they are adding a AI enabled. So if you're looking for some code, just pick up, do some changes here and there, and then execute. Okay, and then this option is called secret. Okay, so this is like a password, or a secret file is nothing but if you have a credential for your cloud instance, and if you are sharing that file with me, okay, the actual password should not be there. Okay, you have to uh, hide those details using a secret here. Okay, so see, you can see here, import user data dot get secret name. Okay, so if you mention that user data, you can get the details about the user connection strings. Like, connection string is nothing but how he's connecting to the server or a database and all that. Okay, so you have all this option. Okay, this is called your Google Colab. Okay, and you can see here, this is right now, it is untitled. If you want to name it, just double click here, and then you can give a meaningful name. So I'll delete that, and I'll say first Python. Okay, and then click anywhere. Okay, it gets saved in your drive. Okay, and then you can start it also. If it is your basic file, you can do that. Okay, now this is one way. Okay, now if you see, the other way is PyCharm is there, Jupyter Notebook is there, Collab. Just now what we have seen is Collab. Okay. Now Visual Source Code, what is it? Okay, it's a editor from Microsoft. If you Google it, VS Code. Okay. So this is the first link that it will take you, code.visualstudio.com. Okay, it's a Microsoft product. Okay. So this is how it's gonna look like. Okay. This is also good. See, you can try everything, guys. I'm telling you, you just give it a try. Okay, so at least till this weekend, please use one by one and write a simple command. Okay, just now I showed you, right? I'm going to share that file also with you guys. Okay, after some times, but I want you to give it a try. Okay, with all the tools, you need to get that hands on. Okay, so I'll download this one minute. Yeah, it is downloaded. So I'll run this. Simple. Okay, after you download, go to your download folders, and you have this file. Just double click on it. If it is your personal, not meant to be run as administrator, if you would like to install Visual to run, all these are in the system. Download, so insert from, or you want to show continue. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, this is the location it will pick up. Okay, and see, I'm not using a desktop operating system here. I'm using a server here. Uh, okay, so I'm using Windows Server 2025. Okay, 24H2 is the current version. Okay, there's a licensed product I'm using. So you will see different location when it comes to here, right? So this is server. So it is asking, do you want to install whoever logs into this server? I said yes, and then I'm just continuing. You will also see the similar on your client machine, Windows 11 or 10 if you're using, or Windows Mac. Okay, Mac will be slightly different. I hope nobody is using Mac here in this. Uh, team, right? If anybody is using, let me know. I have to, I'll share you some YouTube videos where you can follow along and then you can install it. Okay, I'll just click next, create desktop icon, and rest I'll leave it with a default setting and then I'll install it. Preparing to install. Okay, so the installation is done. Okay, now I'll click on finish and then it will launch our Visual Code. Okay, so this is the first instance that you're gonna see. Okay, getting started, get started with VS Code. Okay, and this prompt will be there. You have to just minimize this and then you have to maximize your main window. Okay, so you'll get all these option. Get started with VS Code, and you have something called use AI feature with Copilot for free. Okay, so you can click on it and then you can say continue with GitHub. Okay, you need to have a account in GitHub. Okay, so like I said, nowadays all applications are integrated with lot of tool sets. So always have a account with GitHub. uh, the other one is Google, yeah, Google, Gmail, everybody have. Okay, and the other one is Kaggle. Okay, I'll walk you through in the next class. Okay, we need that without fail. Otherwise, you will not learn. Okay, so I'll just log in. Okay, so it has sent a notification. Okay, continue. Never. Okay, so it's asking Visual Source Code by Visual Studio. Authorize Visual Studio. Yeah, I have to authorize it. Okay, once I authorize, it will open my Visual Code. Okay, so this is your first step. Okay, if you add Copilot, what happens is it will give you the recommendation. Okay, it will give you all the recommendation. uh, After you type, say for example, print. Okay, if you are stuck, it will guide you. You have to put a open bracket, closing bracket, and then inside you have to put a quotation to type your messages. Okay, it's like your navigator. Okay, during coding. So mark done. Okay, so and then you will get this window. Okay, here you have new file, open folder, and then connect to. Okay, so connect to and all is connecting to the external source, like you have data lake, uh, or what is that, database, SQL database, Postgres, MongoDB. Okay, external source, Google Cloud and all. If you want to connect, you can connect using this option. Okay, so you get option here and then you can connect. Okay, I'll just click on new file. Okay, here I'll type Python. Okay, create new file, Python built-in option. Okay, so it's asked, first it will ask you to create a file name. So I'll say uh, first underscore Python. Okay, some name, and I'll store it here in, where is this, download. Okay, now here I have my um, editor mode screen that you get to see here. Okay, and then I can type here. Okay, so I can say print welcome to my training. Okay, and how do you run it? Okay, how do you run it? Okay, you have an option here, uh, run, start debugging. 1 minute, you should get one more menu here. 1 minute. 1 minute, guys, this is the latest new version. 1 minute, I'll just close this. It's looking very small for me. 1 minute, I'll just adjust to my screen. Okay, so so this is the menu. Open folder, search. Okay, and then you have download git for Windows. Okay, and this is where you will run this file. Okay, uh blind instructions. 1 minute, here we should get one ribbon menu. 1 minute, appearance, full zen centered, uh, printer split up. Run task. This is Python file or 1 minute, guys, I think I made a mistake. Okay, new file, create a new Python built-in. Okay, and I'll name this as first Python dot py. Okay, Python file extension is py. Okay, now I created this. Okay, do you want to install the Python extension from Microsoft Python language? Yes. So it is installing now. Okay, maybe it was not there earlier. That is the reason. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. Now if you see here, you have a run Python file is there. Okay, this was missing because the Python environment was not installed, the application. Okay, so that is the reason we were not seeing this. Okay, so I use this environment in Python, Mac, my MacBook. So I have installed this for the first time. Okay, so never mind. So this is the option you should be seeing here, and you can say first simple command is print statement. Okay, welcome to my training, and then you run this. Okay, select Python interpreter. Okay, I have to use 3.12. Okay, I'll use the 3.12. Okay, now you see the terminal kicks in, and then the result is here. Welcome to my training. The first file is first underscore python dot py, and this is the location where it is stored, and now it is executing. This is on Visual Source Code. Okay, so once you start working right, this is also very good. Okay, this is also very good. You have lot of integration here. You have to search, and then you can make use of it. Download Git for Windows. Okay, if you want to use something called mm, pandas. Okay, so you have pandas basic snipping. Okay, you have lot of help files here. Installation, IntelliSense. Okay, I've never heard about what is this PG inner. Okay, I don't know what is this. I've never used it. It is some Chinese. I don't like Chinese. Novem. Okay, it's a data visualization platform for coders. Okay, for especially for if you want to visualize your data. Okay, so you have the documentation. I've never used this. Okay, I use the basic pandas and all, which I am happy with. Okay, extension. This is the extension. You'll also end up seeing the same issue like me. Okay, you need to get a plus the play symbol here. Okay, if the play symbol is not coming up, so the just search for Python and install the Python. Okay, latest version is this one. Okay, so what is the version here? 3 dot. Okay, you have a different version here. Interpreter. Where is the interpreter? Snippets, Qt, Text Explore, Preview. Okay, if you see something called disabled here or uninstall, what that means is this package is already installed. You don't have to worry. If it is um, giving an option to install, then you can go ahead and install. See, the main application that we just installed, right? It includes everything, almost everything. It comes 3.13 will have everything. Okay, and you have docs. Okay, Python docs. Same the website. If you are going there, you can install it here also. Okay, so you can install it and make use of it. How do you use it? You can type here Python docs. 1 minute, guys, not here. Okay, so here you have all these options. See how to use. Okay, I'll guide you later on. Okay, but first thing first, install it and keep it your environment ready. Okay, this is second part. Okay, I'll just close out of it and then we'll move to the next part. I'll just close this, and this is Windows subsystem for Linux. Okay. Okay. Now we'll move to the third option. Okay, Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so this one and Colab is almost same. Okay, cloud instance. So if you type PyCharm, okay, it will take you to the website PyCharm. Okay, you can download it from JetBrains. Okay, but see, this is built on Java and it consumes a lot of processing and it utilizes a lot of memory. Okay, that is the reason I don't use it, but it's up to you. Okay, you just go here, download it, install it, and getting started from PyCharm is there. Just go through it and see the interface. So I'm not used to this application, so it's up to you, but there are options from other applications. It's also there. That is what I'm saying. Okay, now we'll focus on Jupyter Notebook, and throughout our training we'll be working on Jupyter Notebook only, because this is very friendly, user friendly, and there's a lot of new updates, and easy to share, collaborate, and all that you can do. Okay, so before that I'll just run through this. Okay, so I'll just go through it, and then 5-10 minutes we'll start the installation. Okay, so Anaconda Jupyter Notebook setup is what? So basic requirement, we'll see step by step installation guide. So what is the basic requirement is, if you are using Windows, you should have minimum Windows 10. If you have older version than that, it will not work. Okay, and 64-bit is what it is recommended. Your processor should support 64-bit. Okay, 32-bit kind of very slow. Okay, you will see some performance related issues. Okay, and on Mac side, you need to have at least 10.15 Catalina operating system or later. If you have previous version, Panther, Lion, and all that, Yosemite and other thing, it will not work. Okay, now what is the minimum disk space? Okay, hard disk it needs at least 3 GB. Okay, generally if you see all hard disk people uh, buy with at least 256 or 512 GB SSD, right, or hard disk space. So 3 GB is what it will pick up during the installation, because it has to install all the packages. Okay, so here we are talking about all packages. If there are missing one or two package, we can install that. I'll show you how to install as we go along. Okay, and like I said, this one, more space may be needed for package and data. This is the second statement that I just mentioned. Okay, if something is missing, you can install very well. It loads wherever the your Python installation is loaded, or Anaconda. And you need to have a stable internet connection for Anaconda, because this is 600 MB. Okay, and you need to have a admin privilege. That means you should have the rights to install. If you don't have, if you're using your corporate laptops, right, just make sure you take help from admin team or the support folks, and get that installed. Okay, and give the justification why you're installing, and what is the intent. Okay, now we'll see. So for Windows, what is the steps that we have to, what are the steps that we have to follow is, you need to open the browser, go to that site, anaconda.com product distribution. Okay, you will see the download option there, and then you can choose the 64-bit graphical, okay, user, exe, and then you can download it. Okay, same goes for Mac also. Same website. There you have to look for download under Mac. Okay. So you will see two packages there. Okay. The installer files in Mac. One is PKG and DMG. Okay. Now these are the windows. Okay. Installation. I've just added the click next, 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 and all that steps here. If you want to follow, you can follow this. Okay. Or else you can skip this and go to the next steps. Okay, and how do you launch the application? Okay, so this is the steps. Okay, I'll walk you through, but Mac, I'm not gonna do that, because right now we don't have any Mac users here in our class today in training, so I'm skipping that. If you have, let me know in the next class. I'll walk you through. Okay, so how do you launch this? Okay, you have to open an Anaconda prompt and type Jupyter Notebook. Okay, there are different ways. I'll show you. Okay, so this is also okay, and you can just click on the command prompt and run it. There are different ways to launch the Jupyter Notebook. Okay, Mac OS, same thing. Okay, so you will type Jupyter Notebook. You will open the terminal application just like a command prompt and type. You will type Jupyter space notebook and hit enter. That will launch your Jupyter Notebook. Okay, in a browser, and all these application will open in a browser. Okay, whatever the default browser is set on your laptop. If you are using Chrome or Edge or Mozilla or any other browser, okay, whichever is set as default on your laptop for your profile, it opens up in those browsers. Okay, and once you open your notebook, okay, you can create your first worksheet. Okay, and then you write a simple command, and then you can execute. Okay, so you will select the interpreter as Python 3. Okay, I'll show you how to create a notebook and all. Okay, sure. I'll just close this real quick, and I'll just go to Google, and I'll look for Anaconda distribution. Okay, just type Anaconda. Okay, it will take you to the anaconda.com. So this is the website that you have to visit. Okay, so I'll click on this. Okay, now if you go here, uh, so you'll get this option. Okay, please provide email to download distribution. Okay, they'll send a link to your Gmail, and later on they will send all the updates that are happening for Anaconda. Okay, this is for that purpose. Since I've already registered, I'll not do it. I'll just click on skip registration, and I'll get two options here: Miniconda installer and distribution installer. Okay, so what is the difference here is, in Miniconda, right, you'll get limited packages. Okay, which is like slipstream. Okay, if A to Z packages are there in this distribution, okay, you will see A to F, okay, up to F, alphabetical order. You will see all those packages installed, because this is very heavy application, and downloading and all that. To avoid that, the people look for Miniconda installers also in some organization, where they want to customize their installation and make their PC very light, and I mean, storage wise it should also uh, take less space, I mean, sorry, less hard disk space. Okay, so our target here is Windows. So you have 312, this is the latest version, and 64-bit graphical installer. You can see it's 912 MB. Okay, almost like 1 GB file. Okay, if you add another 100 MB, it will turn into 1024 MB is equal to 1 GB. Okay, if you convert that, so it's almost like 1 GB. So here the space size is not given because it is very light in nature. Whichever the package you are working, you have to install manually one by one here. Okay, so that is the difference between Miniconda and this full distribution install. So I'll click on this. Okay. So it is downloading 12 seconds. Meanwhile, guys, if you are doing it, do along with me. Okay. If you are seeing any issues or anything on your screen, you can share it so that we can fix it right away. Okay. So I think it is installed. So I'll go to the folder to navigate my download folder. So under download folder, I have this file. If I go here, properties, I can see the size is close to 950 MB. Okay. And since this came from another computer, it might be blocked. Okay. Windows Server or Windows 11 has that security feature. Whenever you download any file, okay, right click, go to properties, and uncheck this one called unblock, and then apply, and then click OK. Otherwise, it will not allow you to install. Okay, this one step you have to do, because this is a security feature that recently added in Windows 11 to secure the operating system from any malware and other thing to attract or get install or a self installation. Okay, so this is just for protection purpose, operating system security protection. Okay, now this is installed, though it is already installed on my box. I will install it again. Okay, but before that, let me check what is the version I have. Anaconda, this is 2024 10-1. When did I install? 5th month. Okay, 3.12.7, same thing, I guess. Okay, how do you check? You can click on this properties details. Here you can see the version. Okay, 2010.1, that is 10.2024. Security general previous version digital. Okay, so nothing is mentioned here. Okay, I'll just run it and see. Okay, you have to click next, agree. Okay, if you want to install just for yourself or all users who, I mean, if your laptop is being shared by your siblings or someone else who is also working on Python, you can click on all users. Okay, whoever logs into with their account on the same laptop with their user ID, they should be able to use this application. So that's the reason I'll just select the default installation. I'll not do anything. Okay, and this is the location program data Anaconda 3 folder is what it's gonna look for. Okay, you can see the space required is 5.2 GB total packages. Create shortcut, blah blah blah, clear the package upon recommended. Okay, so after the installation is done, if you want to clear all those cache and whatever location it is using like temp folders and all, you can select this one and get going. Okay, so it is installing. Let me. Okay, so I'm doing a disk cleanup activity here because this package is already installed. I know it will again take additional space. So just for safety measure, I'm just cleaning up. See, I can see 1.83 GB of data is there, all crap files. Okay, installation files, log files, which I don't require. So Windows will, the operating system will look into those files and then based on their category, it will clear and free up some space. Okay, so it takes some time. If you guys are doing along with me, please do it on your Windows. Just install this. Okay, Anaconda. This is where we're gonna work. Visual source code. It's up to you guys. If you want to learn, I'll share some videos in YouTube. Okay, just follow along, and then you can learn, or you can come up to speed. Up to speed. There also you can do the same code that we are learning here, right? But here, no, you will see the benefit. You have a lot of benefit here. So that's the reason I use Jupyter Notebook. So I don't know how long it's gonna take. So does it give a time here? No. Okay. And one more update is, guys, tomorrow probably we might not have because I have one meeting around 8 o'clock. So I don't know. It's half an hour, but how long it will go? So I don't know. So that is the reason. I'm just giving you guys a disclaimer. Okay. So if there is a training, I will inform you by 8 o'clock. Okay, guys, we are gonna meet. Okay, if you don't hear anything, you can take it as no, and then you can practice it. At least install it. Okay, just explore all these things in YouTube. Just search about Anaconda. You'll get a lot of ample videos. Okay, as we gonna work right in future on these tool sets, right? You'll get good hands-on. This is very famous and very user friendly. distribution. Okay, this is built on Linux, so you don't have to pay any license fees or anything. Okay, it's a open source. So till now, anybody has any question while it is taking some time? If you guys have anything, we can discuss. Sai Sahib, you guys have already installed it, right, on your laptop? Okay,
Yes, Suren.
okay, good. Just check the version, which version you have in your add or remove. Just cross check. If it is not updated one, you can update. If it is the same, then leave it. Okay, don't update. Okay, and Soumya and Kiran. Okay, and Swati, you guys have Windows or Mac with you?
Yeah, Windows.
Windows. Okay, so you can follow the same thing. Just go to Google, type Anaconda download, the first link. Go there, skip that registration, and then download the 64-bit.
Okay, Surya.
Okay, so this is done. So it's asking for next. Okay, and then I'll say next and finish. Blah blah. Okay. Okay. So this opens up with your Windows account. Sorry, with your Anaconda in a browser, and it gives you the register for free. Since I have already registered, okay. The best part is if you register right, you get a lot of uh, uh, help files for learning. Okay, tutorials. That's the best part. Always register Python, GitHub, Kaggle. Okay, these are very good content they have in Anaconda. Even codes are there, free codes. Okay, just download, change here and there, and make your this thing. Okay, which role? Data scientist next. Okay, then it's asking for engineering, blah 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 visualization. So I'll just select engineering. Okay. I don't know whether it will allow to select multiple. No, only one. Okay, I'll select data engineering. Okay, next. Okay, good part about the Anaconda distribution is they have a cloud version. Okay, so this is the cloud version. Okay, just now we saw uh, what is that Google Colab, right? With your Gmail account, you can still use the notebooks there, Jupyter notebooks. Similarly, with the Anaconda account, browser in within browser you can use it. So you have a Jupyter notebook here. Okay, you have PyScript, you have EduBlocks. Okay, this is for your learning purpose. Okay, toolbox for Linux. Okay, why? Because, sorry, Excel. Why? Because if you are using Excel intensively, there are add-ons for Anaconda. In Excel itself, you can use the Anaconda distribution files like pandas and all. You can do a lot of data wrangling, treating your data. Okay, treatment you can do. All this you can do within Excel. Okay, so you have all that options available here. Okay, learning is there. If you go to the learning, okay, so you have fundamental. See, okay, Anaconda certified Conda fundamental. Okay, data analysis with Python in Excel. See, I was just talking about how you're gonna integrate with Python in Excel. So you to go to this. There are some add-ons that you have to install in your Excel, and then you can get going. Okay. So you have a lot of things, guys. Okay, you have a roadmap here for becoming a data scientist. Just go through it and see what are the things that you have to learn and brush up. Okay, data analysis with Python in Excel, same thing. Okay, data ethics fundamentals, data engineering, data clean. Okay, these are all step by step. I think they have created modules here. Okay, data storytelling. After you're done, how you gonna explain your data? That is called data storytelling. Okay, data preparation for LLM. So you do a lot of, see, you have all free. You have to spend some time and read all those things. Okay, anyway, so these are all the options you have. So you can go explore during weekend and pick up any one and start learning. Okay, always start from a basics. Don't go in a hi-fi. Okay, now this is installed, and when you launch your Anaconda Navigator, this is what you're gonna see. Okay, there is a new version of Anaconda Navigator available. We strongly recommend you to update. Okay, I'll say, do you want to wish to 266 now? I'll say yes. Okay, so it is installing. So there is a new version, I guess. Okay, let me check. We strongly recommend to keep the Anaconda update navigator up to date. Okay, so it is updating, so it will take hardly 1 or 2 minutes, and then I'll show you how to launch. Okay, so right now the current version is 263 and it's asking for update now to make it to 266. Always update. Okay, up to date means error free experience. Okay, if you use with the previous version, definitely there are some loopholes, bugs. Okay, you will get to see when you're working on your data, and sometimes it will crash also. So better always go with the up to date. Okay, so I'm just updating. So it will take few seconds and then we will get started. I'll show you how to launch Anaconda Navigator, how to browse, how to launch your Jupyter Notebook, and what are the other options you have, and then you can start exploring from next week. Okay, Friday, see, generally we will have 4 days in a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay, since tomorrow I have some work. If I am available, I'll message you guys. If not, we will not have a class tomorrow. Okay, this is the first class, so I want to give you some ample time tomorrow and day after tomorrow to practice in the evenings. Okay, same time, 8:30 to 9:30. Book your slot in your calendar and open Jupyter Notebook and just go for what are the menus are there and all that. If you don't understand, um, wait for next class. I'll walk you through. Okay, now it is installed 266 and I'll say navigator. Okay, the other way around is if you go to start menu all, you'll see Anaconda installation folder here, right? In your start menu. This is one way you can launch. You click this green thing that you see like a snake, Anaconda, right? This is what it is initializing right now. Okay. And the other way is you can launch from shortcut menu also. Okay, you will have something called Jupyter. If you go to Anaconda folder, here you have Jupyter Notebook. You can also launch from here. Okay, launch the Jupyter Notebook from here. Okay, and you have Anaconda prompt. Here you open like a command prompt and then you have to type Jupyter space notebook. Okay, you have to type explicitly to launch your 3 ways. One is this, second, third. Even PowerShell also you can use. If you know PowerShell, same command you have to type one statement. One is Jupyter JYPUTER space notebook. Okay, so it takes a while. So that is the reason I use the shortcut menu, which is Jupyter Notebook. I just click on it, it just launches immediately. This option navigator takes some time. You saw, right? It takes some time to load all those things. Okay, so connect to repository, sign in. Okay, so I'll just click on continue. Okay, now I don't have time to log in and all. Okay, I'll just close this. Now I'll just expand this and I'll show you one basic. So these blocks that you see here, these are all your applications. Okay, PyCharm. Okay, I just explained, right? PyCharm in a part you can launch from here also. Okay, you can also launch your Visual Code from here. See, So you have multiple options. You can install from Microsoft or using an Anaconda distribution. Distribution means it includes a lot of applications. Okay, Glowwiz, this is for visualization. DataVis, this is a very rich library for visualization. RStudio for statistics, very famous. Okay, Spider for development, scientific development. If you want to create a calculator and all, you can launch this ID and then you can start coding. Lab, okay, why it's called lab, Jupyter Lab? Because here you can share. For example, we as a team, if I create a lab and I can share it with you guys, all these files, okay, same like Google Sheet, like in G Suite, right, or in Microsoft Office 365, you share within your team, right, files and all, same concept. It's a cloud one, it stores on cloud, nothing is stored on your local disk. Okay, it's called single store. Run Python notebook on a multiple model database. Okay, this I don't know. This I'm first time I'm seeing. I'll explore. And Anaconda AI Navigator languages model install created start leveraging secure AI today locally. Okay, so something new option is there. I'll just click on install. Okay, it gets installed and you can see the bar moves here and there. Okay, so you can click on install. This I have not seen. And see, if you see a launch option here, 1 minute, let it install. It is installing something. AI Navigator for Anaconda. So I never used it. So I'll set up this. And on the left, you have documentation block. Okay, same thing. If you need to, if you don't understand anything, you go here, and you can look for this thing. Okay, you have environment here. Okay, and then you have learning. See, if you want to learn pandas documentation, click here. Okay, it will take you to their learning page and then you can get going. I think you're here. Jupyter is also there. See, Jupyter Lab and Jupyter documentation. So weekend task is 4 days task is just read this. Okay, don't read others. Okay, leave it. You can okay, these some of this blocks is get access, get access, get free access. Okay, maybe I think get access means, see, you have something called here SQL for data analysis. Okay, using a Python you can connect to your SQL workload in the backend and you can read the tables and you can do the live analysis. Okay, so maybe it will ask for some subscription. I don't know, I've never used this. Okay, but I'll figure it out next week. Okay, linear algebra, mathematics, matrix, vectors, these concepts get free access. See, Jupyter Notebook basics. Okay, you click on this and it will take you to the page. 1 minute, is it installed? Okay, now I'll go back to my environment. Okay, and this is community. Okay, what is this community? If you want some Anaconda related community that you need help, you can go here and then you can post your questions. Stack Overflow is there. Okay, you have all these options here. You can check and go to the or head to the right forum to post your questions. Okay, now I'll click on uh, environment. Okay, so this is the problem, guys, with this application. This is not responding. Okay, so that is the reason I don't open all these things. Okay, it's been a long time since I have opened this. 1 minute, something is getting installed. 1 minute, 1 minute. Do more with open source. Yes, sign in. Get started. So I'll for now I'll just X out of it. I am not really interested in this. Okay, I'll just close this Anaconda also, and I'll show you the basics first. Okay, you're gonna see this option, same thing like it of free. You can see this application freezed on me. The same thing you'll also get to see there. Okay, 1 minute, I'll just X out of it, I'll close that application. Okay, so somehow it has loaded now. I'll just close this, close this. Do you want to still, do you want to quit? Yes, I want to quit. Okay, I want to quit. Now, how do you open your first Anaconda Jupyter notebook? Okay, so you can go to start. Okay, 1 minute, guys. Just taking time. Maybe 1 minute. I'll just kill all those. Okay, okay. You have to browse your start menu. Head to this folder called Anaconda, and you'll see something called Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so you just click on it. So first, yeah, this is the terminal window that you will see. Okay, then it will go through some routine, okay, to load necessary files and all that, and it will ask you whichever is a default browser. Okay, in my case I have not made any. I use sometimes Edge, I use sometimes Google Chrome, so I'll say Google Chrome. Okay, for now. Okay, and this is what the first window you're gonna see, okay, after you launch. Okay, so you'll see file, view, settings, and help. Okay, and how do you start your first Jupyter notebook? So you go to new and you'll click on Python 3. Okay, it will open in a new browser, you can see. Okay, and you will say here, yeah, how do you see, this is the first instance that you see and with one row. Okay, I'll walk you through all these things. Okay, in the next class, we are on top of the hour. I know it is getting late for you guys. Okay, I'll just show how to change the name. You will see untitled here, just click on it and you can name whatever you wish to. My first Python. Okay, and first command I'll type print command, and then I will write my message inside. Okay, and how do you